I take a picture of you here?
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah. These shores here. So he then dedicated 45 years of his life to getting this building made. And all these people under your feet contributed £300 towards the building of the theatre. People like the wonderful librettist and composer Stephen Sondheim, Paul Newman, Cheltenham Ladies College, Seven Oaks Women's Institute. Huge mixture of people. So we're very grateful for that. Now, just before we go in, Sam wanted it built here as close to the original site as possible because it sort of speaks for itself. In Shakespeare's time, this district across the other side of the river, that is called the City of London. It's a square mile. It's the financial heart of London today. That's where they're all having heart attacks about Northern Rocks and they've put the Dow Jones. Only about 6,000 people live in there today, but in Shakespeare's lifetime, that was where you lived if you were a Londoner, behind thick city walls, being administered to by very strict city fathers, who basically said, no sex, no drugs, no rock and roll in the City of London. No gambling, no public gatherings of people for anything but church or work. What's theatre? It's a huge gathering of people to have a jolly good time. Well, that was completely forbidden in the City of London. To get up to any of that nonsense, you had to come south of the river to this district, which was administered by a different local authority called the Liberty of the Clink. As their name suggests, they were very liberal. This was the Amsterdam of the 1590s. This is where you came to pick up nasty diseases, get your pockets picked, and also you could indulge in cockfighting, bear baiting, all sorts of animal blood sports. And most importantly, there were these 4 new wonderful theatre buildings, just for theatre, and that drew people in their thousands. You could get 3,000 people in one of these every afternoon. 80% of Londoners couldn't read in Shakespeare's time, so the quick signal, is there a play on this afternoon at the Globe? You would have a look at its flag. If the flag was flying, ours is in a bit of a sorry state at the moment, but we will be addressing that. If the flag was flying, that meant that there would indeed be a performance at 2 o'clock that afternoon. Out and use the open sewers or ditches that crisscrossed all around the theatre, and sometimes they would pass a bucket around the yard. Also, which must have been great for the actors, vendors would circulate amongst the groundlings, as they were called in the play Hamlet, because they stood on the ground. Vendors would circulate selling fruit, nuts and beer. Now you can imagine what effect the beer might have on your standing audience after a couple of hours, making them feel invincible and that they too can have a crack at this acting lark. And this is one reason why the stage is nice and high. If anyone gets it into their head that they want to get up on stage and give Hamlet a bit of a hug and some advice.
Rainy day in Paris, Samantha?
Yeah.
You see anything big that's behind you that you might want to point out to people?
The Eiffel Tower.
The House of Parliament, Big Ben.
I still have 208 pictures left.
Hey, good. Buckingham Palace. Thames.
And our hotel.